Hey friends, Mike Davis here with the Lovecraft Easing Podcast. The holidays are coming up, and I just want to wish everyone watching this a happy holiday in whatever way you celebrate it. This time of year lends itself to reflection, at least in my view. And I'm very, very fortunate, and I feel very, very thankful for the friends that I have met through the easing over the past decade or so. It's not the biggest podcast out there. The magazine was certainly not the biggest out there. But, it's kind of the little podcast that could. And its real value for me is every week I get to talk with friends about horror, weird fiction, cosmic horror, all these things that we love. Uh, I really appreciate, first of all, my panelists. You guys come on every week, and I always look forward to seeing you. I love all of you, but I especially want to call out Matthew Carpenter, Pete Rollick, Rick Lay, and Joe Pulver, because you guys were the foundation of this podcast with me. I miss Joe every day, but I don't ever want to be a guy who's too cool to share his feelings. And I really appreciate you guys sticking with me all this time. And I love you guys, and I really appreciate you. Um, and those that are currently on the podcast, I feel lucky that you are. I really appreciate all of you. The the people who listen and the Patreons, especially those people who actually shell out a little or a lot of money each month to keep the train on the track, so to speak. Really appreciate you guys. I don't know if you guys are sick of hearing this, but it's true. I honestly could not keep doing this without the Patreons. And I don't make a lot of money, but I never started this intending to make any money at all. It was really never on my mind. I thought I might, after I got sick and we moved to Texas, I thought I might, after a bit, get a part-time job or something that I could handle with my illness. And it turns out that some of you are willing to pay to keep me doing this, and thank you for doing that. The Lovecraft Easing Patreon keeps me going. This is not a commercial for the Patreon. I just want to tell you guys how much I appreciate you. And if you can't give and you're a listener, I appreciate you guys too, because we'd just be talking to dead air if it wasn't for you. And I've received so many notes and emails over the years about how the podcast kept a person going, or they felt down that day and the podcast cheered them up. You know, we survive with money, but spiritually and emotionally, we survive and are sustained by things like that, by notes like that, and messages like that. So thank you for all of those over the years. I'm really hesitant, besides the guys I mentioned, I'm really hesitant to name any names, other names, because especially with my memory, I'm going to leave someone out, and I don't intend to. If you're listening to this, then I appreciate you doing so. Thanks for everything. I wish all of you a happy holiday, and I'm really looking forward to 2024, all the amazing and fun things that we're going to get to do. I'm thankful that I'm still doing this, and that's because of you guys. And most of all, I don't know if my wife or son will see this, but I'm thankful for both of you. Danielle, you always put up with my crazy ideas. And you don't just put up with them, but you encourage me. And you've always done that for the almost 30 years that we've been married. I love you and appreciate you. And As far as my son goes, Logan, if you ever see this, you are the best son a father could have. Um, Thanks for being my son. Danielle, thanks for being my wife. And I guess this would not be complete if I did not mention my arch rival and nemesis, Kelly Young. Um, I hope you fail. I hope your podcast fails. No, I'm kidding. If you know me, then you know that I love Kelly Young. I love this guy, and um, I appreciate him. And hey, check out Strange Eons Radio, and check out Kelly's podcast. Anyway, guys, I can't believe anyone is actually listening this long, but if you are, happy holidays, stay safe, and I hope that Santa brings you everything that you want this Christmas.